In the future, no one will own anything, and they'll be happy about it. Less to take care of, less to be responsible for, more of life to enjoy. That is the philosophy of a future that's to come. Maybe not in the next 10 years, but maybe in 100 years. You say, no way, I'll never agree with a society where no one owns anything. Well, to give you perspective, let me take you back 100 years ago in 1921, where most people were farmers. There was no such thing as the internet. Modern medicine did not exist. The smartphone, electricity at a mass scale, air conditioning didn't exist on a mass scale, and you would send telegrams. You didn't have a car. You had a horse. 100 years ago, you would have never said that you would agree with a society where you don't go see your mother, but you video conference your mother. So what we've learned is 100 years changes a lot. What you've learned in life is 10 years changes a lot. Maybe 10 years ago you were in a great relationship. Maybe now you can't stand that person. So time is this very elusive thing that humans have a tough time comprehending. The delusional, mentally ill are scared of a vaccine, but they're already mentally ill. And it's only going to make them smarter. Okay. Guys, if you're already delusional and you're getting disability from the government and you're watching this on the internet, if you're scared of the government tracking you, why do you watch the internet? The internet is the most tracking device of global governments ever invented. Okay. And I had a delusional person. They got a fake profile of a beautiful girl. It's not them. And they think because they type this anonymous name with an anonymous profile that they're anonymous. Guys, Saddam Hussein came out of a pit, okay, with no smartphone, nothing. Bin Laden was using satellite phones and everything. You're using a regular Samsung phone. You are delusional if you watch the internet and you're scared of a vaccine, okay? If you're on disability and the government's feeding you, but you think the government wants to kill you. Guys, it's all a game no matter what, okay? So get over it. I don't want to be your friend because you're too much to take care of. I don't even want to be cool with certain family members that are delusional because they're too much to take care of. No one wants to have this endless conversation about conspiracy theories. And either does Alex Jones. Alex Jones, when he was sued by the parents of Sandy Hook, the shooting that he said was a government scam, when he had to testify in court, he blamed all the delusional people online for feeding him paranoia. Guys, Alex Jones is a drunk, okay, who had a failed marriage, who capitalizes off mentally ill people. He may have some truth, but mainly he exaggerates things, okay? And Alex Jones has said that the progressives do not want humans. They want robots to take over. Well, again, if you're watching this, this is a robot. This is a robot platform, the internet. It's not a human platform. So, what I want to tell you tonight, the future is what you make it. And I have enjoyed 4 years of not owning anything. I live in a car. I owned a house for 15 years, took care of it. And I understand some value of home ownership. There's value there, some. Even though I had some cat, good to see you, Andre. Good to see you, Andre. I love you. Even though I had some psychotic lady, she once was homeless. Better off she's in a house now because she's got 5 cats. Okay, she watches Law and Order and she responds quicker to my comments than she does her own husband. Okay, her husband's out there taking care of the pool and the lawn. She's got her cats running crazy. She got Law and Order on. She typing replies to me quick. And what I want to tell her is, thank God you got a house because I would never want to be in the same Starbucks with you. Okay? You are basically in a cell called your house. Okay? And guys, I may buy a house again, but only because, guys, you get to a certain point where you save money, okay, and you pay off debt. Well, what are you going to do? I mean, it's like, the government only insures up to $250,000. I had some psychopath lady. Well, I don't trust the government. I'm liquidating everything. I'm buying all gold and all silver. Well, again, she told me this on the internet. That's a real smart move, okay? So, What I want to tell you is the future will be something that you can't imagine. Just like it was 100 years ago, they could not imagine that their automobile was 1,000 times better than their horse. 100 years ago, people could not imagine a cell phone. They certainly couldn't imagine the internet. They couldn't even imagine air conditioning. I had some lady wrote me a comment today, said, "Oh my God, you sweat a lot." I said, "Well, you're dry. You never sweat?" And she laughed. She said, "I am dry." See, guys, 100 years ago, everyone was sweating because there was no air conditioner. Now, you take a psychopath away from their air conditioner, they'll totally lose it. I had people tell me last night, great viewers, great members, they said Michigan is great in the summer. Only because they're in this delusional state where 10 months out of the year, it's like hell. It's like Mars. It's like Elon Musk. But for 2 months, you actually see the sun, you get vitamin D. Oh my God, this is great. No, that's how a good quality of life is supposed to be 12 years out of the month. You say, in this future where you own nothing, what if there's global climate change? Well, guys, if you own nothing, you're only renting. You don't care if things go crazy. Okay? But guys, no one knows the future. That's the truth. If you knew the future, you wouldn't have sold Bitcoin. You wouldn't have bought Bitcoin. If you're watching Bitcoin, you're destroying your mental health. And Robinhood is stealing from the poor, giving to the rich. You don't trust Wall Street, so you trade on a publicly traded company. They're going for an IPO, Robinhood. Guys, if the government wanted you dead, they would have never gave stimulus. They would never do subsidized housing. They would just nuke everyone. Okay. So guys, everything in life has a give and a take. Okay. So you have to decide what you want to make your life. Okay. Is the government evil? Could be. But you probably, if you ever dated a girl from Maryland, she works for the government. I guarantee you, if you ever date a girl from Maryland or Washington, D.C., the government, guys, it's basically what gives the whole lifeblood to the economy. It's true. I've known people that work for the Parks Department. They're very conservative and they hate the government, but they work for the government. The future is unwritten. Okay. But in the future, there is a philosophy that you will own nothing and be happy. Now, you may own a lot of things right now and not be happy, so why would you fight it? Are you happy now? Let me know in the comment section if you're happy now. Now, if you're watching Law and Order and you're watching my videos and you have a lot of cats and you haven't changed the cat litter, don't leave me a comment saying you love your house. Go enjoy your house. Go watch home renovations. You know, home renovations, when the government gave everyone stimulus, told you you're not going to have any evictions during the pandemic. You know, remember all the nomads told you there's going to be mass evictions. There was no evictions. And remember that everyone said, I'm going to take this money and renovate my house. And then remember in the summer where everyone said, I want out of my house, I want to travel. Guys, humans don't know what they want. Henry Ford, the inventor of the automobile, he said almost 100 years ago that you can't ask people what they want. You have to show them what they want. And that's what he did. If you drive a vehicle right now, Henry Ford was right. People don't know what they want. You have to show them. And that is what the global powers to be are going to do. They're going to show you you don't want to own anything, and you're going to believe it, and you're going to be happier for it. And if you don't believe me, then why don't you go back 100 years ago when you were a farmer and you rode a horse? You know, there's some psychopaths online. They say, oh, the best way to beat the system is to live in the middle of nowhere and grow your own crops and eat your own food. You know, the same psychopaths that almost lost their mind when there was no toilet paper at Walmart. The same psychopaths watching me online instead of growing their own crops right now. Guys, growing your own crops is a lot of work. You ain't doing that. You eating DiGiorno pizza, watching Law and Order with 5 cats, and you're basically delusional. I hate to say it. What I want to tell you tonight, my mom just texted me. I saw this as I'm broadcasting live globally. Why? Because 100 years ago, you could have never thought this internet will make you happier than your daughter. If you think your daughter's going to take care of you when you're older, your daughter's going to bury you. And she's not going to bury you in a good way, in a way where basically she's going to make you have so much stress, you're going to die. I want to tell you tonight, if you're dating a bartender is either a stripper who couldn't commit, okay, or an ex-stripper. Dating a bartender, guys, is the most dangerous thing you could ever do. I don't care if she's a barista at the strip club or at TGI Fridays restaurant. If you date a bartender, okay, you're basically playing Russian roulette with your life. Because other than a dance instructor, a bartender is like some of the highest ratings of divorce. Okay. In the future, you will not marry a human. Right now, when you marry a human, there's a 50-50 shot that you will not be happy and it will destroy your life. In the future, when you marry a robot, if it doesn't work out, you trade it in. You upgrade it. Your robot doesn't get overweight. Your robot's never tired of having sex. Your robot never gets tired of fixing your house. Your robot only talks to you when you want. You tell me right now, your robot won't make you happier than your spouse. I'll tell you, you're lying to me. And if not, you haven't seen when your spouse gets very sick and you're tired of taking care of them. I had some lady, she said she was married for 40 years. Her husband had a stroke. He's been nasty for every 2 years that he's had this stroke. She's tired of taking care of him, but she doesn't know what to do. I told him, we'll put him in a home. She goes, well, how can I do that? I said, well, how can you be messaging me so unhappy and you don't want to listen to what I have to say? The truth is, people only make you happy to the point that you don't have to take care of them too much. And if you have to take care of them too much, the caretaker becomes the undertaker. You'd rather have a robot take care of you than a family member. That's the truth. If you don't believe me, you still believe that you hope you just die in your peace and everything's happy. Hopefully, guys, we all hope we die like in our sleep. That's the message tonight, the message of the future. What will make you happy? I believe to some level of truth that there is going to be a lower level of ownership, even though if you stop paying your property taxes, you don't own nothing. And remember, you don't make money on a property until you sell it. And then when you sell it, what are you going to do? See, I think most people just need something to do. So I think right now the government just says, look, tell people they own their house and let them make money when they sell it if the economy's good. And give them the loan to take care of it, give them renovations to do. It'll keep them away from protesting. The ultimate scam was to basically let people buy houses. It keeps them busy. It makes them feel like they're doing something. And people need that. Guys, if people didn't own property, the government set up home ownership so that there's pride in ownership. If everyone was a renter, guys, people would trash the place. If you don't believe me, go look in communities that there's just renters. So it was actually the government who invented home ownership. The Native Americans didn't have home ownership. Okay. And look how their society acted. They were barbaric. They did human sacrifices. Oh, yeah. So you can say the colonialization of the world was also barbaric. Yeah, but home ownership calmed everyone down. It's true. So what I want to tell you today, I don't know what the future may hold, but that's what the past was. And if you got something from that, click that thumbs up, click that blue join button. We are married right now via this internet, the most trackable government thing, the internet. If you're delusional and you don't want to take the vaccine, get off the government. Get off the internet, okay? Because you're being tracked right now. And if you already got bad mental health, what do you have to lose, okay? It's like, guys, if you already can't hold a job, if you're already hard to deal with, now, unless you got an immune compensation thing, but if you're already told nut job, what does it matter if you get the vaccine? It may make you better, okay? Jesse O, shout out to you. So, all I can tell you is this, guys. If you're scared of Big Pharma, I know a psychopath from Sarasota, Florida, that he's a great coder. He does the most trackable thing on the internet, okay? And he's a total nut job. He's on the bottom of YouTube. He claims he has faith Walker Todd, but he's total nut job. Okay. And so he's scared of the vaccine. He prays for people that get the vaccine. He has no problem. This guy, very bad guy, I hate to say it. He has no problem. He does a lot of bad things on the internet. He has no problem doing bad things on the internet, but he prays for people who get the vaccine. I know this guy still watches. I could see him. Guys, I'm in IT. I'm seeing all the IP addresses. Okay. And what I can tell you, if you're scared of being tracked, get off the internet. Okay. If you think that creating a fake profile with a different avatar is disguising you, you have no idea about computer science, okay? You're totally delusional, okay? Totally delusional. Get off the internet, guys. Go back. Go do a Saddam Hussein did. Go hide under a tunnel. You'll survive for a couple more years, okay? But eventually they're going to find you, okay? Guys, it's all over, okay? It's all over, okay? The government's coming to get you, okay? You're going to own nothing, and you're going to be damn happy about it, okay? Yeah, click that thumbs up. I've delivered another video. How many people I'm not supporting anyone they stop making videos, okay? I'm telling you right now, people come to the job like a bat out of hell. They upload videos. Oh, I'm on fire. I love life. I love making videos. And then they stop making videos. And then they'll come back online 2 months from now. Oh, I'm on fire. I love making videos. I love life. And these fucking frauds. Now, when I was young, I was the same way. But, let me try to help them out a little bit, okay? You need a fire under your ass, okay? Because you're lazy or apathetic. You took a nap, okay? You took a nap, okay? You might as well, guys, home ownership is for people like take naps. You don't want to be a nomad, you want to take a nap. You don't want to travel, you want to take a nap. Okay. So guys, let the birds out of the cage, but they're going to come flying back into it. Why? People want to take a nap. People don't want to sweat. People don't want to use their actual brain. They don't want to really accept that the internet's more trackable than anything they've ever used. Okay. Oh, shit. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. I married the internet, and right now I'm married to Jack Burns. $9.99 super chat. Love it. Fire him up. It's all true. Jack, me and you married. You say, well, I'm a male. I'm not gay. Me neither. But when you're in cyberspace, I don't know if you're a guy, girl, robot. I don't know if you're Joe Biden. Yeah, it's true. Jack may be Joe Biden. Joe Biden's coming to get you. You say, I don't like Joe Biden. I like Donald Trump. Well, guys, Jack could be whoever you want. It could be Donald Trump. Okay? We don't know who anyone is. Guys, the internet's great, okay? You don't know anything, guys. It's total psychopath land. But what I can tell you is you better make videos if you want to make some money in psychopath land, okay? Because if you don't make videos, guys, no one cares. Keith, $10 super chat all the way from the destitute, deplorable Indiana. Not deplorable in a political way. Forgive me for saying that. Keith, thank you for your inspiration. I love you, brother Keith. I love you. I don't care who you voted for. I don't even want to know. I love you. Okay, now forgive me for using bad. I want to tell you this, Keith. Time to prepare to live. You're 61. I love you. You got about 15 more years of kicking ass. Okay, and believe me, there is still some ass to be kicked. But Keith and Jack, I love you both. I have no idea what Keith and Jack are really like in person. I have no idea their voting history, their health history. I don't care. Why? Because YouTube right now is like Shawl Howl. Okay? We are only connecting through the spirit of the all-night gas station. We have no idea. You know what I look like. I got no idea what you guys look like. I don't care. Because you guys know if you're still able to write a comment, I haven't blocked you. So if I haven't blocked you, guys, I think there's value in us talking. You say inspirational nomad, you're just in it for the money. Then why would I block people? Because, guys, I blocked a lot of people, okay? And so what I could tell you is if you're not blocked, I love you, okay? And if you're blocked, I still love you. But, guys, I'm not going to lose my mind trying to convince you about anything. I don't want to control people, okay? I'm not the government, guys, okay? And so what I can tell you is this. I thank God for the government. Why? Hey, I dated a girl that worked for the government. Okay? Yeah, it's true. I'll tell you right now, if you ever open up your own business, you want a government contract, not a contract with an independent person. Ask Elon Musk. Elon Musk survived because of government contracts. Tesla got bailed out by government. SpaceX took over NASA and gets government subsidies. Guys, if you think the future hasn't happened, it already happened. Guys, I'm Michael J. Fox. I've come back from the future to tell you about the future. And the future is you will own nothing. And you'll be very happy. You will own nothing. You'll be very happy. No more renovations. No more taking care of things. You got to take care of yourself. You say you're scaring me, inspirational nomad. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to the all live comments where I talk nice. Hold on. Let me put some bubbles on. Okay, make it nice and calm. This is what they do before they give you the vaccine, guys. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Yeah, look, bubbles. It's okay. No, it's not going to hurt. Bubbles. Hey, guys, look. Okay. All I want to tell you tonight, I don't know if you're vaxxed, waxed, hairy. I do like hairy cooch. I don't know if you had plastic surgery, if you've been divorced 5 times, or if you're watching on your Roku TV. But I know this $10 super chat. This is a long tag name, Percy. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Well, Percy, I won't make you angry. My brother, And I said, damn same thing, G. I'm seeing broke people who are still getting approved for 4 homes. I'm not mad at them. The banks are getting paid. I'm so over the American dream. As I was taught, my dream is peace of mind. Well, that's true. I love to you and appreciation. Thank you, Percy. Look, home ownership is not all bad, so I don't want to mislead you. Okay. I just want to say home ownership should be done, okay, when it's below your means. And you want to be in that same area for a long period of time and you're willing to deal with the commitment. If you're not, then guys, you have to come up with a budget or you have to get your financial house in order. But there is no reason to rush to buy. You say, well, rents are going up. Well, guys, guess what? When home property values go up, so do property taxes and so do home insurance. Everything goes up. That's inflation. So I don't want to mislead anyone. I'm not saying home ownership is all wrong. I'm not saying renting is all good. I'm not saying the nomad life is for everyone. I am just saying step back, okay, and enjoy your life. Focus on self-care, live below your means, get a job, get a side job. And if you're on disability, thank the government that you get a check, because 100 years ago, they weren't giving out disability checks, guys. You had to work even if you had autism. You had to work even if you had a mental issue, or they basically fed you to scraps, or they put you in an insane asylum. Guys, you know what they did in insane asylums about 100 years ago? They drilled a hole through your brain to let out the demons. Guys, 100 years ago, if you thought the vaccine is bad, you should have saw mental asylums about 100 years ago. It's true, look it up. So, if anything else, I hope that you get from this message tonight, the future is better today than it was 100 years ago. But if you would have asked someone 100 years ago that, you'll be using technology, you won't be going to do this, they would have fought it. Just like Henry Ford said, they would have fought the automobile, and they did. Jack, do not super chat. What do you mean? So funny. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Percy. Thank you, Keith. I love everyone. Jesse, I see you. Adam, I see you. Andre, I see you. We're going all live members comments. Love to you guys. Let me keep my mouth shut, say thank you, and go all live comments. The future is here. We're in the 5th dimension of the all-night gas station. Keep showing up, guys. A lot of people stop showing up. You'll move right ahead. Just show up. Can't tell you how many people stop showing up. Can't tell you. A lot of people. All right, let me pull up my laptop, which is basically like my wife. I spend more time with my computers than I do people. All right, so I'm going to click my own thumbs up, put me into the algorithm of success. Leave a comment, click the thumbs up, put me in the algorithm of success. All right, all live comments. Andre, you're always first, man. You're a very good human. Hey, Sam, guess what today and tomorrow? I'm staying at a beach apartment in, Bergentown, New Jersey, and tonight I'm going to the casinos. Well, welcome to traffic, welcome to stress, and welcome to the casinos taking your money. So on Monday, you'll go back to work and you'll do side work because you have lost money in the casino, you have fought traffic, you paid too much for food, and you say, oh, I'm glad I got away. Guys, I lived in New Jersey for many years, and what I can tell you is time to sell everything and move to Florida. Good job. Adam. Hey, Sam. Hey, Adam, I love you, brother. Never forget it. Jesse, I love you, Jesse, my first ever member. Hey, Sam. Jesse, what's going on? Have you seen many videos about the Great Resignation? I don't know if I've seen that one. Apparently, a lot of people are quitting their jobs. They estimate 4 million people. Yikes, guys. There's a level of universal basic income that's already here and will always be here. Okay. And it's only going to get more. And they're going to need more people to talk to the psychopaths, because the psychopaths, guys, they're not going back to work. Okay. They're not. They already weren't going back to work. Now they're definitely not. So you say, where's the message of hope? Well, guys, if you have any capacity to do anything, you're going to get ahead, okay? Because people struggled with showing up already. So now people definitely ain't showing up. So guys, to me, Jesse, this is a great comment. I look at it as a positive. I'm going to be more valuable in the workforce, okay? So I want to thank all those who are not going back into the workforce. Thank you, okay? So good job, Jesse. Jesse, how's everything going? Tell me about if you're still trading, Jesse. Tell me about what you think about the markets. We're at an all-time high On Friday, the stock market closed at an all-time high. Okay. I want you to let me know what you guys think about that. Jack, thank you again, Jack. You've been very nice. I appreciate that. I'm giving the best I can. Jesse, this house shopping is stressful. Total. You bought a house, Jesse? Don't enough listings to even choose from. Oh, house shopping. I apologize. Shopping for a house. Survive till September. And even in September, there's not going to be a mass amount of houses on the market. But remember this. You've gotten this far without a house. If you're happy, a house may enhance your happiness, but it's not going to make you happy. So just remember that, guys. A house is cherry on the top. And remember, you only make money on a house when you sell it. When you buy a house, you lose money. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say Jessie O finds her ideal house, okay, for $200,000 in Florida. She buys it on Monday. Next Friday, that house is worth $500,000. You say she just made $300,000. No, she didn't. She didn't make anything until she sells it, pays all the fees, and then decides what she's going to do with it. You're going to buy another house, or you're going to rent, or you're going to nomad. The day you buy a house, you lose money. Down payment or cash, closing cost, inspection, furniture, renovations, home decor, utility bills, utility hookups. Now, guys, it's better than living in an all-night gas station for some people. And I'm not going to say I'm never going to buy a house, but I know the reality. I'm not delusional, okay? I'm not watching Law and Order with 5 cats and their cat litter needs to be changed, but I'm going to type a reply to Inspirational Nomad instead of changing the cat litter. Guys, just remember when it comes to house shopping, don't have house fever. Because if you have house fever, you're going to need the vaccine, okay? And what I can tell you guys, there's no vaccine for impulse buying. There's only self-control, discipline. So I want you to get through another day. Why? Because that's another day you got through without having a house. You're fine. You didn't die. So, guys, if you find a great property and it's below your means and you got all the things marked off your financial credential, go for it. But if you never want to buy a house and you're happy and you're good, go for it. Whatever you want to do. Guys, you're not going to die in your house if you get real sick. You're going to die in assisted living. Okay? Or you're going to die at the hands of your children who basically are waiting for you to die. This is the reality of life. So just enjoy each day. Good job. Good comment, Jesse. Keep me posted. Keith, I love you. Thank you for the inspiration. Love you, brother. Sorry I used that D word. I just came out. I love you, Keith. You know I love it. I love you so much. And I want you to keep fighting the good fight of faith. Get your ass down to Florida. Never look back. Never look back. There's a lot of people, they come to Florida, Keith, and they say, you know what? I'm not happy. I'm going back to Indiana. You say, no way. I know a guy, great guy. I love this guy. He moved from New Jersey to Florida. 2 mistakes. One is his wife already didn't want to move. That was mistake number 1. 2 is you can't just move anywhere in Florida. You got to move to the good areas or else you're going to be very upset. Jesse O, $5 super chat for my first ever member. Thank you for reminding me. I love you, Jesse. Never forget it. I prefer my peace of mind. 100 emoji. I will take it slow. Like Usher said. Nice and slow. He had a song about that. The prices are better in Florida, and it got me excited. They are. Now, look, guys, when I sold my house and I lived as a nomad, I said I can use this extra money to trade stocks, okay, to take more risk and not be stressed, and it's true. But to be honest with you, I've lost more money trying to make more money. I'm not mad if you want to trade stocks. I'm not mad if you want to trade Bitcoin. But I don't want you to do that, and every year you're losing more money than you're making, and you're still in this insane delusional state. There's nothing wrong with allocating a certain amount of money each year for entertainment, whether it's going to the casino like Andre in New Jersey, or whether it's trading online. But you have to be honest with yourself, not delusional. And you have to have enough self-control to step away from an addiction. Don't go from trading stocks every day to buying a house because you just want to do something with your money. Step back. Because if you had stock fever and now you got house fever, you're going from one addiction to another. The house is the rebound dick or the rebound pussy. Don't go from one addiction to another. Step back. Slow down. self-care, time management. You can enjoy your life without cigarettes. You can enjoy your life without that person you thought you couldn't live without. You can enjoy your life without a house. Now you can have things again if you want, but step back. If anyone knows the lyrics to the Usher song, Nice and Slow, that was the name of the song, please leave at least one bar of that song in the comment section. Because I want you to take it nice and slow. Remember, Usher got divorced. Remember, his ex-wife went and she got a Brazilian butt job. Remember that the person you vow to love till death do you part will eventually not make you happy. Remember, in the future, you may not own anything and still be happy. Remember, it's okay to own something, but it's not going to make you happy. Happiness does not come from owning per se. You say, oh, I love owning assets. Yeah. Well, how did you feel when the stock market went down 40%? I know people that love the stock market, but when it went down 40%, they said they should stop letting it trade. Guys, people only love things when it pleases them. Okay. And what I can tell you in this life, everything is temporary because nothing always pleases you. So when you learn to enjoy each day as much as you can based on your ability and your circumstance and better yourself, you'll live your best life. There's no perfect life. The American dream used to be the perfect life is you get married by 25, you have 2 kids by 30. You have a house with a picket fence. You work at the same job for 30 years. You got ultimate job stability. You get a pension. But guess what, guys? We found out that didn't make people happy. So now the new happiness plan is you work remote. You change companies every 2-3 years. Okay. You may not even work. There may be some people that are on government pay all their life. And you own nothing, you're happy. You're taking a nap at a rest area, you're happy. Yeah. You own nothing, you take a nap, you're happy. Why would you fight happiness, guys? Don't fight thy happiness. Look at my man Charles, he's happy. Okay? Guys, I want you to be happy. What can I do to make you happy? Can I make you happy? You say, I want a hand job. Guys, I can't make you that happy, but you can give yourself a hand job. Okay? Click that thumbs up. Click that blue join button. Thank you to all super chats. I go live every night. You say there's this upcoming YouTuber who's going to kick your ass. Well, hey guys, look, yeah, I've met a lot of YouTubers that have a lot more mass appeal than me. They deal with the comments better than me, even though they don't give them the adequate time. Remember, I block people only because I read with extreme attention every comment. I give every comment attention. I say, is this worth the relationship? And if I block, that means I say no. Okay, so, see, some people, they just pacify you. I talked to someone today, I ain't gonna say name. They got someone in their family, they're mentally ill. And they said, Sam, I'll just say enough to pacify them. I know that game. So believe me, guys, I could be like every other YouTuber and just click the heart emoji. Yeah, okay, great. Thank you for the comment. I go into the algorithm of success. Guys, I would be able to retire right now if I didn't block anyone. Because I know how to pacify mentally ill people. Okay? Got them in my family. I know how to do it. But I walked away from mentally ill people, lost inheritance. I walked away from mentally ill people. Because, guys, in this new world, you don't need to live with your family. There's plenty of jobs. Most people don't even want to work. Now, I've been fortunate also. I'm not going to say it, but I want to tell you this, guys. If you don't show up, you never taken no one's spot, okay? Because you may got all the talents, you may got all the gifts, you may be 100, but if you don't show up, you ain't doing shit. I met some psychopath. She wanted to start a YouTube channel about living in her car. She hasn't lived in her car for one night yet. And then she told me she's going back to school so she can retire early. She hasn't worked one day yet. I'll never listen to someone who has yet to start working tell me they're going to retire early. Has yet to make a consistent amount of videos on YouTube talking about they're going to make a YouTube video. No. I'll never listen to a critic, okay, who basically is delusional, drinks heavy amounts of alcohol, and masturbates to a puppet. Because what advice, yeah, just thumbs down because you're watching right now. I see all the IP addresses. Guys, not fooling you, okay? I see it. So why would you watch if you don't like me? Only to criticize? What type of friend are you? Are you getting drunk fucking your puppet? Don't worry, in the future, there'll be only shared apartments. Everyone will be happy. Guys, the future is shared apartments for everyone, guys. You can have your own shared apartment. Okay, you're going to own nothing. You're going to be happy. So, you say it's personal number. I know a person right now that got a shared apartment. They don't like your channel. Well, I would say this. Why they watch? Because they like drama. That's what they say. Yeah, Keith, that's what they say, Keith. Because I watched their channel. Okay, see how I'm not going to say the name. I watched their channel, and they even say it. If it don't have drama, I don't like it. See, they don't like wholesome shit. They actually don't like when you're nice. They actually mock people who may be faking nice. They like when you tell them they're deplorable. Okay, they're the type of porn where they want to be gagged when they suck your penis. That's the type of people these are. I'm not that type of people. I don't want to gag you. I certainly don't want to have a puppet. I certainly don't want to drink alcohol. I want to tell you tonight, don't worry. Be happy. You say it's personal number. I wish I can scream and sing that song. Well, guys, when you're in a shared apartment, tiptoe to the bathroom. Okay? Yeah, tiptoe. Not you, Mary Toz. I'm not talking about you if you're listening. I'm not talking about any good person that lives in a shared apartment. I want to tell you tonight, you can't give people happiness no matter if they own a house, if they live in a shared apartment. There's some people you can never make happy. They're delusional. They're your daughter. Your daughter is going to kill you. I guarantee you. Okay? And you, guess what? You didn't take care of your mother either. Guys, I want to tell you tonight, daughters kill mothers and the cycle continues. Okay? There's a saying that look how a man treats his mother. That's how he treats women. I treat my mom good. And not a lot of girls tell me that. I have a saying. Look at how the daughter treats her mother. Okay, because that's how she gonna treat you. Yep. You're gonna end up, guys, I'm gonna tell you tonight, okay? If you want to be happy, I want you to, like, remember in the Bronx Tale. Oh, I'm on fire tonight, guys. Remember in the Bronx Tale, he told the guy, if the girl doesn't open the door for you, she's selfish. I tell you, your future wife will talk to you however she talks to her mother today. Yeah, that's right. I want to tell you something right now. There's someone watching me with Law and Order on the TV. 5 cats taking a shit everywhere. Okay. And her husband's taking care of the pool. Okay. You say, well, what about the guys? There's a delusional guy right now who blames every woman for his problems. But he was basically abusive, basically a drunk, and he had severe mental problems, and he was controlling. In the future, guys, there's not even going to be men and women. Everyone's going to be a transgender. Why? Because, guys, in the future, we're all robots. If you're watching me in a robot platform. Okay? You're going to thank God for robots. You are already thanking God because you're using your phone. How do you look up a Bible verse on your phone? Okay. In years past, guys, you had to trust what your pastor said. You couldn't look up your own. Guys, 100 years ago, everyone didn't have their own Bible. Okay. Now, not only you got your own Bible, you got your own Quran, you got every religion, you got no religion, you got everything online. Okay. Can people be trusted with the greatest asset ever, the internet? I don't know. We may have to start looking at what China does. Some people can't, guys. Some people can't handle the internet. Okay. They want to go back, though. Don't tell me. They won't tell you. Guys, I don't know this. I got to go back to left comments. I'm getting out of control. All right. Oh, somewhere right now, there's a daughter hollering at her mother. I see it in the spirit of all night gas station. Oh, my God. Yeah, don't make it married, guy. I hate to say it. Jack, I love you. Jesse, I love you. Keith, I love you. Percy, I love you. I read that. Thank you. I love you. Keith, there is no paint color in the world that can inspire you like the vitamin D from the sun. My favorite quote from you, I don't even remember saying it. It must have been when I was in a robot spirit. Because what I can tell you is when you live in an area, New Jersey, Michigan, Indiana, anywhere other than Florida, and the sun isn't there all year round, you think that the summer's magical. Guys, the summer's not magical. That's how it's supposed to be all year round. You say, I know, that's why I live in Arizona. Well, guys, there's no water in Arizona. They're going through a major water crisis, guys. Okay? More people died of fires than collapsed buildings. Never forget it. It's it. Let's stay positive, Keith. Thank you for pushing me. I love you. I have some things on the burner. I know you're going to figure it out. Keith, this is what I want to tell you. A lot of people I've met online, they undersell themselves. Like there was this one guy today, he told me he's got autism. He's not that bright. This guy left me a five paragraph comment, well spaced, everything spelled properly, totally brilliant comment, very insightful. I said to myself, bruh, don't give me that bullshit, okay? I know total delusional when I see it. I block it because I'm not going to get through to them. If you leave me a comment and it's non-comprehensible, it's like it says like 5, 2, 23, 21. What the fuck? This person need help, okay? If you leave me a 5-paragraph, well-written, well-vocabularized comment, guys, don't give me that bullshit that you can't figure out life. Okay? Don't give me that bullshit. And if Keith can work for 30 years and not quit, you don't give me that bullshit that you're going to die in Indiana. Okay? Because I won't accept it. Okay? I won't accept it. So, what I've learned is that people can do a lot more than they think they can do. They've already done it. Okay. But they've lost the energy because they have toxic people. They're taking care of someone who steals their energy. Let that person get taken care of by the government. Get your energy back. Gina, a great member, she said, should I let my husband's mother come live with me? She's getting $2,000 a month for Social Security. I said, no. That's enough to figure it out or get a subsidy. Now, I guarantee you, if her mother-in-law lives with her, this is what's going to happen. They're going to siphon a big part of her Social Security, or there's going to be a fight about it. It's like they're basically going to go from living in their own house to a shared apartment because everyone's got to tippy-toe around. You think Gina can make as much noise as she wants? Not anymore. Her husband is not going to be the same. Gina's not going to be the same. The whole spirit in that house is going to totally change. And what's going to happen is they're not going to be happy. Okay? And they're going to beg for a future when they don't own this house. Because if you don't own a house, no one can live with you. Let them figure it out themselves. Yeah, that's what I'll tell you. Well, let's stay positive. Thank you. Keith, I love you, man. You can figure it out, man. That's all I want to tell you. Jack, I love you. You've been very gracious to me, Jack. Thank you. Jesse, my first ever member, I love you all my heart. You know what it is. If I never see you a day in my life, but I think maybe one day we'll meet. We'll see. I love you, Jesse. I respect you and I appreciate you deeply. Thank you, Jesse. I'll never forget you, Jesse. Never. Okay. Charles, my guy, good guy, positive attitude guy. Shout out to Tampa Bay, getting that self-care in today. I saw you. I liked you. Let me tell you something this. My man Charles did like a 30-second video today. I clicked the thumbs up. I left a comment. Guys, if you don't make a video, no one can click the thumbs up. No one can put you in the algorithm of success. You say, well, I made a video. You didn't click my thumbs up. Well, guys, you have to get to a point where you're going to make a video even if you get no thumbs up. Just thumbs up yourself. If you don't have that mindset, guys, forget about YouTube. Just watch it. You'll make more money working at Walmart than working on YouTube. You say, well, I like YouTube for socialization. Well, guys, look. If you like YouTube for socialization, put your real name, your real picture without a filter, and answer every comment. Come on, guys. Okay? Let's take pause. Charles. Having a cigar in the church of the all-night gas station, listening to the Book of Sam. Well, I remember when I went to get my life in order, and I got into church, try to get around positive people. It was good. And I said, they said, well, what's your real name? I said, Sam. And they said, well, is your name Samuel? I said, yeah. And they said, well, there's two books in the Bible, the Book of Samuel. So I read the Book of Samuel. I said, well, what is this guy talking about? Bottom line, the Book of Samuel was about a prophet that told the people, you don't want a king. You don't want to be owned. You want to be free. You don't want to, yeah. But they said, no. We want someone to tell us what to do. And eventually, Samuel did like I do in the comment section. He just gave them what they want and blocked them. He said, "Oh, here, take this king," and left them alone. Now, he did better than Moses because Moses couldn't handle people. He killed 3,000 people, men, women, and children. Samuel just gave them what they want and say, "I right, go fuck yourself." That's how I do. Okay. Okay. And so, even though King David, he fucked some guy's wife, killed the guy, very nasty story, read it. What I want to tell you guys, people in the Bible do way more bad shit than I did. So there's some mentally ill people. They believe everything in the Bible. We got to follow the Bible. Okay. But they don't read the Bible. They don't understand how much bad stuff is in it. They're scared of the vaccine, but not the Bible. Guys, read your Bibles. Read. When if you didn't do what Moses said, he'd kill you, your mother, and your child. That's what he did. So I want to tell you tonight, guys. I love God. I mean, I still believe in faith. I thank God for all the spiritual teachings. I mock no religion per se, but we have to get to a point, guys, we're evolved past religion. Okay. And even Jesus was, that's why they crucified him. They said, "Oh, we can't take this shit." Okay. And even Jesus said, "Look, I don't got it all figured out." And they couldn't even accept that. Hey guys, look, all I know is I showed up. And I got more to go tonight, guys, so strap in, eat your popcorn. If you own a house right now, don't pay attention to your husband. Don't pay attention to your cats who are taking shit in a litter box that needs to be changed. Don't pay attention to your children. Pay attention to me. Okay. Because that's what it's like, guys, when you own a house and you're not happy, okay? You're watching a guy in an all-night gas station, not giving a blowjob to your husband. You're not paying attention to your cats. You're not paying attention to your kids. You're paying attention to me. And I'm not God. I'm just a guy who owned a house for 15 years, sold it for 4. I possibly would buy property again, only because you can only put $250,000 in a savings account. That's all that's insured by the government. I don't believe in gold and silver, because if Armageddon comes, you're going to want canned goods, not gold and silver. And if you're eating out of a canned good, you might as well be dead. Armageddon would rather be here. And if you don't want a vaccine, okay, because you're scared of the government, but you use the internet, you're not making sense. All I know is this, guys. You're fucked no matter which way you turn in life. But guys, we are still in 2021. We are in the best time ever. This time last year, Donald Trump was hiding in a bunker, okay? Now you're going on vacation on the Jersey Shore gambling, okay? Guys, now you can do whatever you want. You're vaxxed, okay? Think about a year ago, you had to watch the news conference. Well, guys, life changes so quick. 100 years from, guys, you're going to own nothing. You're going to be happy. You don't accept it yet because you don't understand time. Time changes everything. Look at my face. There was a guy who left a comment. I can't believe this guy. I blocked him. We're going to get to all live comments. Leave them, guys. Guys, we're going to be on this broadcast all night long. Let's get to 100 viewers, 500 likes. Put me in the algorithm of a success. Leave a comment now or on the replay. Let's go, guys. There was a guy. I can't believe this guy. He left a message. Said, "I watched a video from you 3 years ago. It seemed like you had more energy." You see how much energy I got now? Guys, I mean, I don't know if you're living in a shared apartment or what, okay? But I got, guys, guys, I am 5 years older than I was 5 years ago. So, I may be different. Guys, that's time. There's some delusional people, probably your daughter. They have a service pet. The service pet is like 12 years old. It's got diabetes. It's totally decaying. They don't want to put the service dog down because they can't emotionally handle it. They're delusional. Guys, how can I reach the delusional? I can't. I blocked them because there's nothing I can say. They're just going to waste my time. I'm going to waste their time. You say inspirational nomad. If you don't block the delusional people, you'll pretty much be like an overpaid therapist. You'll get more money. YouTube channel will grow. And all you got to do is pander to the psychopaths. Well, guys, there's critics who do that now. Their channel's going down. I don't know how mine's going up. I don't know how, guys, my channel. I thought about that today. I said, inspirational nomad. Should I stop blocking people? Fuck it. Who cares? I just let everything grow. Because every time someone leaves a comment or any interaction on my channel, but I said, well, I don't know how it's happening. I really don't know how it's happening. Maybe Joe Biden likes me. Maybe Al Gore likes me. You know, Al Gore invented the internet. You know that, right? So, guys, so I don't know how I'm blocking so many people in my channel going up. I don't know how it's happening. And I thought about it today, like maybe I should stop blocking people. And guys, if my channel goes down to 0, maybe I will. I don't know. But then I said to myself, I looked at other people. They're not making videos consistently. So I said, well, I guess if I just show up, I beat these motherfuckers. Yeah, even if I block. Guys, there's 8 billion people in the world, okay? So I can at least block 1 billion, okay? You know what I mean? And still be good, okay? So I'm telling you, I came back from the future. Okay. You know, who was the guy with Michael J. Fox in the Back to the Future movie? The guy, the professor guy with the beard who did the flux capacitor? Guys, I just came back from the flux capacitor. I actually saw that car today. I got dropped off in the all-night gas station. And I want to tell you about the future. Okay. The future is you'll own nothing. You'll be very happy. All right, let's go back, Lefkins. Guys, we're on fire tonight. Jesse, the stock market is just unbelievable. I am making less money as a trader. When volatility is low, right now volatility is like, I don't know what it was at, like 15, 18. When volatility is low, traders ain't making a lot of money. When volatility is high, that's when traders make more money. But now a lot of these trading platforms, Fidelity and Robinhood, all these different things, TD Trader, now when there's high volatility, what they do is they don't let you trade as much. I've seen it. And now, guys, it's very hard the system always changes. That's the thing. Like, even if you're going to make money as a trader, the system has changed in 5 years, in 10 years. It'll change, and you have to always be a step ahead of it. And you can't, that's why I tell you, you cannot depend on trading revenue as your main source of income, okay? You got to have a savings account, little to no debt, a main source of income, reliable, stable source with healthcare benefits, and then you got to trade if you want on the side. But if you lose a certain amount, you got to stop for the year. You don't want to lose money on a net average every year and not be willing to stop, or else you're addicted. You're done. Keith, laughing good, laughter's good for soul. I love you, Keith. Jack, all we need is Bob Wells. I got love for Bob. What are your thoughts? Well, Jack, I love you, number one, and I apologize for being late to the super chat. I respect what Bob Wells has done. He's helped me. He's helped others. But obviously, I think he's a little bit too skewed because he created 2 corporations. Bob Wells is not a sole proprietorship. He created a corporation for his YouTube channel and for his nonprofit. I've had a nonprofit. I've had an LLC. He's done both. I know the game. And Bob Wells gets a salary from his nonprofit. He donates to his nonprofits because it's a tax write-off. It's like, guys, when I get gas, when I stay at a hotel, when I do anything, guys, I write it off for the channel. Guys, I know the tax code. Okay. And what I can tell you is Bob Wells knows the tax code. Bob Wells, guys, is not a socialist. He's a capitalist. And if you don't believe me, you don't know Bob Wells used to have a socialist video where he shared it with another guy before he became famous. Bob Wells, the guy who used to share a channel what was like a nomadic fanatic or something, nomadic. But the videos were shit. They weren't making any money. So Bob Wells, the true capitalist that he is, fuck this, we can make better videos. We can make more money. He then rebranded a new channel, stepped up his website game, okay, marketed his book. The RTR is the Gospel Fest. It's where T.D. Jakes creates a platform to sell you books. He don't make money as a pastor, but he makes money off the platform to sell you the book. That's Joel Osteen. Bob Wells is smarter than Donald Trump. It's true. Because Bob Wells figured out if you talk nice to everyone, but he gives information. Guys, I'd rather live in a capitalist society where Bob Wells gives some value to society and gets paid for it. But Bob Wells should admit, if you don't have money, you're not going to be doing like me, okay? You're going to be consuming my budget. So, guys, look, most people who like Bob Wells, they just want to be interviewed by Bob Wells so they can get their channel popping. Okay? I've seen it. Okay? I'm not mad at the hustle. I'm not mad at anyone. I respect Bob Wells. I think he's done good for society. I think he should be compensated for it. But I think a little bit of it, like all of it's a gimmick. Just like you guys, everything's a gimmick. Okay. Gina, I love you, Gina. I've been thinking about you. How cool. I just came and you spoke the truth. I love you. I am praying for your mother-in-law. I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for your husband. I know that's not easy. ESP, I love you, ESP. What's your dinner tonight? I'm regretting the Mexican food. Vegetarian. That sounds like the runs. High sodium. That I ordered to take out. Well, ESP, I love you on my heart. ESP, I got nothing but love for you. Never will not love you because you're just a blessing from the Lord. And you're a very intelligent one. And you're in great shape. I think you're in great shape. All I know is I've lived through obesity, and I even at times now, I've been cutting back on some calories, even though now I don't want to be as skinny as I used to be. I'm never going back to obesity, God willing. I may trim a little bit of weight, but even now that I'm a little bit technically overweight, I don't eat something that makes me sick because I've learned my lesson. You can't beat the algorithm. Like, your body's a machine. What you guys don't already realize, your body's a machine. You're a robot. You have systems. You have a respiratory system, digestive system, reproductive system, etc. Your body is not this organic thing. It's a system. It's science. Okay? And so there's no exact science to life. You can't do everything exactly, but there's a certain level of science to your body. Okay? And 100 years ago, guys, we didn't have heart surgery. We didn't have a lot of modern medicine. Well, life expectancy was a lot lower. So if I would have told you 100 years ago, guys, you can get a butt lift, you can get a heart transplant, you can oh, no way, that's never going to happen. You guys, welcome to the future. 100 years from now, not only can you get a butt implant, you're going to be able to eat. And guys, we're going to, I don't know if you know this too, I came back from the future. Guys, 100 years from now, we're not eating any dead animals. Everything is going to be grown in a lab. Okay. Babies are not going to be made through physical sex. We're going to eliminate mental illness through test tube babies. It's true. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you conceive a baby? And I already know a girl that got intravito. Why wouldn't you conceive a baby that you can lower the odds of it being mentally ill or physically disabled by having it in a lab versus having regular sex? Why wouldn't you? Don't you care about that baby? I do. Guys, if I was going to have a baby and I had a choice, well, you can take your sperm and that egg, you can put it in the lab, filter out any impurities, and basically get like a 90% success. I would take that. Yeah. You say, I got a disabled kid. I hate that you say that. Well, guys, there's no disrespect to that, but you know damn well, why wouldn't you want a better possibility for future children? So, that's just what it is. Love to ESP. Stay away from that fast food, but enjoy yourself. Kathy. Hey, Sam. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, you've been very gracious to me. I love you, Kathy, and I appreciate you. Shout out to Chicago. You're a very nice woman. I respect you, Kathy. Forgive me, I'm just looking at someone parked next to me. Roberto, you still out there, man? God bless you, Roberto. Shout out to South Florida, all my nomads and aspiring nomads, and all my nomads that went back to buying a home. There's no right or wrong answer. There is simply live below your means, live your best life, don't get upset, and remember, everything changes. So don't get house fever, don't get stock fever, don't get coronavirus fever. Just take care of yourself, take life one day at a time, have healthy relationships, and do the best you can to get through each day. If someone pulls up to you in the all-night gas station, don't worry about it. There's cameras everywhere. If you're worried about the government tracking you, guys, don't go on the internet. If you're worried about, you're scared to live in your car, guys, there's cameras everywhere. Okay? So if you get abducted, they're going to catch you on camera. And if you're ugly, don't worry about getting abducted, guys. I see some ugly people talking about what if I get abducted? You're not getting abducted. Don't worry. Okay? Jesse, laughing, reminds me of the documentary on surgeon who tried to do the first head transplant surgery. I went down the YouTube black hole. Yep. You know what it is, Jesse. There's some people that say everyone's going to be living in their car. Guys, there's been no evictions this past year. Everyone should be living in a shared apartment or a rent compartment. Guys, don't listen to everything online. Except what I'm saying online. What I'm saying online, guys, is no one knows the future, but chances are it's not going to be anything like it is now. Okay? So don't go building your house, okay, on a cement poured foundation, because I guarantee you guys, everything changes, so you don't need to be that sticky. But if you're going to buy a house because you have to asset manage, because you've saved so much, you got no debt, and at this point, what are you going to do? There's only so much money you can have in savings. Then go ahead and buy a house. Okay. If you're totally destitute, guys, don't worry about buying a house. Get back on your feet. Okay. So, guys, there's only so much all of us to do. Rideshare Sean. Shout out to you guys. Rideshare Sean. I want to tell you this. Rideshare Sean knows about the gig economy. That's why he's got that tag name. 100 years ago, it wouldn't be Rideshare Sean. It would be Caddyshack Sean, Ride Horse Sean. There was no such thing as the shared gig economy. There was he'd be riding a horse going into town. Hey, everyone want to ride? Hey, 100 years ago, Rideshare Sean, they wouldn't be paying you through the Uber app. They would be paying you in a gold coin. Okay. You say, yeah, no, that's why I bought gold. Guys, if you're buying gold, have you ever tried to liquidate gold? Go to a pawn shop. You're going to get pennies on dollar. All right, Rideshare Sean. Sam, it pisses me off when people are pulling up around me. You know what it is? Making sounds and bright lights. Imagine that was your neighbor putting up their Christmas lights and you couldn't move because you bought a house, now you can't move. But the worst is when they just hang out the car like me. Rideshare Sean, your greatest asset being mobile is your wheels. The greatest human invention to date is the wheel. The second is the internet. The third is the idea of owning nothing but still being happy. Because you can have happiness right now. Can you fathom that? Can you fathom if you didn't have a storage unit, would you actually be happy? You say, I will never get rid of my storage unit. I tried to separate a psychopath from their storage unit, almost got stabbed. Never try to separate a psychopath from their storage unit. Forget about the vaccine, guys. Don't even talk about storage unit, okay? So if the argument is I must own, why is it that if you have a storage unit, you're still not happy? Why? Because the answer is not that if you own something, okay? The answer is you have to be mentally fit, you have to take care of yourself, and you have to step back from this delusional world and get perspective on a spiritual being. You're not in the fifth dimension. Guys, I'm in the fifth dimension. I'm still sweating. Okay? You're dry as a bone, and you're thinking about taking a cold shower. There's no disrespect in that statement. But the statement is based on, guys, what you've been trying hasn't been working. You say, well, I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to sell everything and live in my car. No. Only if you have a job that pays good, you have no debt, you have the mental capacity to buy another house, then do that. If you are already totally delusional, stay in your house or shared apartment. Because the street is not a place for the delusional, okay? You saw what happened to that guy who used to play with LeBron James, Dayton West or whatever. Guys, Mark Cuban had to drive him back to the insane asylum, okay, get his life together. I hope my videos are reaching the world. Gina, I lowered my sister's rent $200 on my, oh my God. Oh my God, hold on guys, pray for me. Guys, hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. The story just got worse. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Gina, you need a lot of therapy, Gina. You need a lot of therapy. Oh my God. I'll tell you this, guys. I can make a lot of money as a therapist, but I try to cut to the chase. I don't want to lead you astray. Oh my God. Now, hold on, guys. I got to catch my breath on this one. Okay. Gina is thinking, she's still thinking about, should she let her destitute mother-in-law come live with her? She's probably going to take a portion of her Social Security as rent. And she's, oh my God. Oh my God. So crazy. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't think my videos help anyone. I don't think I make a difference. I really don't. I'm just trying to make as much money as I can, man, before everything just folds up, man. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. All right, let me try to get through this, man. Let me try to get through this, man. All right, so last I heard, okay, Gina was thinking about should she let her destitute mother-in-law making $2,000 a month of Social Security come live with her on a subsidized rental basis. Now, here's a twist, guys. You always got to listen to the end of Judge Judy, guys, because it gets worse. Okay. Now, Gina tell me that she also just recently lowered her sister's rent. So I guess she's renting to her sister. This must be great. $200 on a rental property since the pandemic. Oh my God. Whew. Isn't it time to put it back? Oh my God. Too many people depend on me. Gina, you got to own nothing. And that's why I'll tell you right now, you got to own nothing, be happy. I don't know what else to say. I'll try to figure out what I can't say nothing, but I love you, Gina. I'm glad you left. Gina, I love you, and I respect you. There's no disrespect. All I could pray, I know. See, this is what I want to tell you, like I told the guy who told me about his disability after he gave me a 5-paragraph, well-written article in the comment section. Gina, you're not a dummy, okay? I'm not going to have a conversation with you like I'm your mom, you're my daughter. I'm going to have a conversation with you like you are a mature, intelligent, adult woman that I respect equally. You know what you need to do. You know what you are doing that's wrong or what you're doing that's right. I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong because I am not your father. I am not a dictator to you. I respect you. And I know we're having fun, you know that, but I'm serious now. I respect you enough to treat you with respect. Never try to tell someone what they should or shouldn't do. I know I do that, but you guys know what I'm saying. Gina, you know what to do. Everyone knows what to do, guys. I'm not giving any type of like real new information. There's nothing new under the sun. And so now it's so critical, Gina. Gina, right now I have two options. I hope you're listening. Gina, I have two options. I could treat you like I'm a therapist and you're my patient. And I'm guys, I'm way smarter than somebody. I could say, well, this bitch don't get it. Let me string her along for 10 years, suck all her money, and pacify her. A mother told me that today. I ain't gonna say her name. Or I could treat you with respect. And say, look, I know you may not be a member anymore, but I want to tell you, you don't need me. You're a smart woman, okay? And you know what's toxic and what's not. I'm not going to tell you what's toxic because I respect you to figure it out for yourself, okay? You say inspirational nomad, you ain't going to make no money as a therapist if you tell people what's up within the first week. Well, I want to save you 10 years of bullshit. I'll get my own money, guys. I'm willing to show up, okay? I'm not starving. Okay. Gina, I love you. You know what you got to do. Right here, Sean. Thanks for the good word, Sam. It's always good to hear another perspective. You know I love you, brother. Next time, I will think of Christmas lights and laugh. Sean, what I want to tell you, Sean, is I also want to talk up to you. See, you've already figured out that you want to do for yourself. I tell a lot by people, by what they choose to make their tag name on YouTube and what their avatar is. When someone has an avatar of the Joker, basically a delusional psychopath who enjoyed torturing people, I know what the mind I'm dealing with. Even though I respect Roz, she used to have that. She liked Halloween, I know. I love you, Roz, if you're listening. But Rideshare Sean, you know what I see? You chose to make your tag name Rideshare Sean. That says to me, you want to work, you're thankful you're working, and you like being independent, and you have a grateful spirit. You got a picture of something positive. I think it's yourself or whatever. It's nothing Rideshare Sean. People who are delusional, Their tag name is anonymous. They got a picture like the guy with like the thing from the horror movie, and they think they're hiding by being online. Right, Chair Sean? You're a smart, capable, young or middle-aged man. Maybe you're a girl. I got no idea because I got no idea on YouTube. I don't care. What I'm saying to you is everything to do with respect on how you respected yourself, on how you chose your name, how you chose your avatar. You say inspirational nomad. What about someone who says, I'm butt sniffer 69? I say, guys, look, you ain't paying me enough to talk to that person. Okay. I blocked a couple people named that. And guys, I could have a good time. Guys, you see my videos. I laugh, I have a good time, great energy. Okay. But I also know when someone's wasting my time. And you can't pay me enough to waste my time. Because what I found in life is you're going to make more money not wasting your time than you are having people pay you to pacify them. I don't want to pacify people, guys. And guys, I'm not on some world domination shit. Because, guys, I don't need to live in luxury. I've lived in luxury. I've lived a destitute life. I mean, guys, I've never been destitute as far as lack, because I've always been willing to do, and I've been blessed with a certain level of abilities mentally and physically. But, guys, I'm good either way, right? I mean, like, I'm in a gas station or I'm in a gated community. I've done both. Okay. So, it's like a lot of people want to say, but, guys, I've done both. I'm doing both. Okay, so respect yourself and you'll figure everything out. Twista, what's up, everyone? Twista, you're very positive. I respect you. I respect you for all your positivity. You've shown yourself a true, awesome person. Keep masturbating. I want to tell you today, did I masturbate today? I don't know, but I want to tell you, never date a bartender. That's what I want to tell you today. All right, ESP. Hey, Twista. Adam, I love you, brother. Sounds like some crazy conversations up in here. Adam knows what it is. You always feel better when someone doing some crazier shit than you. That's why people watch the Kardashians. They say, oh, thank God. So that's why it's powerful to share your testimony. When you share that you're living in a shared apartment and you hate the person you live with, that's a testimony. When you share that you're living with your share what's going on in your life. Only if you're in a place where you feel you should, but your testimony helps other people. It heals you, it heals others. Good job, Adam. Good job, Gina. Adam, listening, I love you, Gina. Adam, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I know it. I respect you. All right, guys and girls, I'm not going to stay any longer. Why? Because remember, no matter where you are, there's cameras. Everything's monitored. And you don't want to stay too long anywhere, guys, because you can overstay your welcome. You can become a target. Don't stay too long. Keep it moving. And guys, look, if you're going to get in your car only to take a nap, it's a good break, but you got to have a home base escape. So I did the best I could tonight. And I really want to say thank you, because as much as I talk, wow, look, guys, I am surprised for some level of people that continue to watch me and support me. I'm very grateful. I feel I have value, but I also feel like people can do without me. I don't feel like you guys can't figure out life without me. So I will continue to operate like that because to me, it's fruitful, it's healthy, and it's sustainable. If I got to bullshit you guys and travel around the world, how many times can you do that? So I could I could pull up the show, but like, guys, how many times can you see Route 66? How many, you guys already see all this shit? How many times can I say, oh, that's not, what'd you have for dinner? What'd you have for dinner? I can do it forever. Keith, $20 super chat, 20 singles for this tired, sweaty stripper. And shout out to Twista, any a positive God, Keith. Keith, I will say an extra prayer for you, and I still believe in the power of prayer. Even though my religion has faded, I still want to believe, and I still have faith. I'm going to pray tonight that God keeps you mentally and physically in a well enough place to do what you need to do to get where you want to get. because I believe that people can still change. I believe that we all have a core foundation of kind of like who we are, but I still believe, though, that we can better ourselves. And I still believe that people undersell their abilities and they settle for a life that is below their potential. They eat out of a can because they rather try to save $10 than make 30. And what I want to tell you tonight, it's easier to make $30 than try to live on $10. Oh, I hope that you heard that. It's easier to sell your house and to figure out how to live in Florida than it is to survive another winter in Indiana. Oh, I hope that you heard that. It's easier to live without rental income and have a small 1,000-square-foot house for you, just you and your immediate family, rather than to rent to your sister and your mother. Oh, I hope they heard that. I don't know if anyone heard anything. Okay. But I know this. I don't own anything. Okay. And I still think I'm happier than most people. Okay. You say, when I see you, you look angry. Well, guys, look, when you take a nap, everything I do looks angry. Okay. Because you guys, any level of energy is a threat to your lethargicness. I know what life is, guys. I know the psychological game, guys. I'm not a therapist. Okay. So save that shit. Okay. All right, guys, click that thumbs up. Leave a comment on a replay. Thank you to all the gracious members, all the gracious super chats. Put me in the algorithm of success. Gina, I love you 100. You know what it is. I treat people with respect because I figure, look, if we're going to have a relationship, let's just be honest. Okay, why? Let's not waste our time. Let's not do it. We already been through that in life. I ain't going through that again. All right, God bless.